Welcome to this multimedia presentation, where you'll witness the incredible power of artificial intelligence. Everything you're about to see and hear is the result of an AI working with minimal prompts and cross-platform iteration. You'll be amazed at what AI can create and how it can revolutionize the world of art and technology. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be impressed by the limitless potential of AI.
Seeds of hope. Alone in the dark, hope flickers like a small flame, guiding through the night.
The triumph of perseverance. Through trials and through strife we will arise. Amidst the storm, our strength will crystallize. With every step, we climb higher still, and every challenge, we meet with skill. The winds of change may howl and roar, but in our hearts, a steadfast core. A flame that burns with unyielding light, guiding us through the darkest night. For in this world of chaos and fray, we'll not be conquered nor led astray. But with resolute will, we shall stand, as champions of our fate and of our land. So let the symphony of life begin, and let us rise above the din. For in our hearts, a song we sing, of strength and courage, soaring on eagle's wing.
Rise above the storm. When life seems to weigh heavy on our hearts, and troubles come in unrelenting waves, we mustn't let them tear our wills apart. For though the road ahead may twist and dart, and shadows threaten to obscure our ways, when life seems to weigh heavy on our hearts, we must remember that we have the smarts to face adversity with courage and grace. We mustn't let them tear our wills apart.
A lifetime. There once were two souls full of light, who saw beauty in every sight. With eyes full of hope and an unwavering scope, they radiated joy through the night. And though life may bring struggles and pain, their optimism could never wane. For they knew in their heart that beauty would play a part, and they'd find their way through once again.
Fading embers. Cherry blossoms fall. Memories of us remain. Petals on my heart. Autumn leaves scatter. Whispers of love we once shared, fading with the wind. Winter's icy grip. Cold reminders of lost love, melting with regret.
Sure, here's a joke for you. What happened when a group of distantly related women showed up at the same store? They all realized they had a common aunt, and to celebrate their newfound family bond, they decided to get matching tattoos of a popular ice cream flavor, mint chocolate cousin.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a wise and well-liked old man named Joseph. He was known throughout the land for his wit, his kindness, and his wisdom. One day, a young man came to Joseph, looking sad and downtrodden. "My life is falling apart," the young man said. "Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do." Joseph smiled at the young man and began to tell him a story. There was once a farmer who had a beautiful horse. One day, the horse ran away. The neighbors came to the farmer and said, "What bad luck. Your horse has run away." The farmer just smiled and said, "Maybe." The next day, the horse came back, bringing with it two wild horses. The neighbors came to the farmer and said, "What good luck. Your horse has brought you two more horses." The farmer just smiled and said, "Maybe." The next day, the farmer's son was trying to tame one of the wild horses, but he fell off and broke his leg. The neighbors came to the farmer and said, "What bad luck. Your son has broken his leg." The farmer just smiled and said, "Maybe." The following week, the army came to the village to recruit all the young men for a war. But because the farmer's son had a broken leg, he was not drafted. The neighbors came to the farmer and said, "What good luck. Your son doesn't have to go to war." The farmer just smiled and said, "Maybe." Joseph looked at the young man and said, "Life is like that, my friend. Sometimes things seem bad, but they can turn out to be good. And sometimes things seem good, but they can turn out to be bad. The key is to keep a positive attitude and be open to the possibilities. Maybe, just maybe, things will work out in the end." The young man smiled and thanked Yosef for his wise words. He left feeling uplifted and hopeful, ready to face whatever life had in store for him next.
The last breath of a life well lived. In life's twilight hours, I look back upon a journey both long and bright, filled with love's fire, burning white, and memories that time cannot detract. I recall the joy of each passing day, the warmth of the sun, the whisper of the breeze, and the love that was always mine to seize, yet sometimes squandered in my youth's play. Oh, how I regret the moments lost, the words left unsaid, the love left unshown. But still, I am content to have known a life of love, though sometimes at a cost. As I take my last breath and close my eyes, I am at peace, for I have lived and loved and tried.
Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a happy turtle named Tilly. Tilly had a shell that was smooth and shiny, and she loved to bask in the warm sun by the babbling brook. Tilly was a carefree turtle who never felt anything. She never worried about the past or the future, and she never compared herself to others. She simply lived in the moment, enjoying the beauty of the world around her. One day, while exploring the forest, Tilly came across a group of animals who were arguing and fighting. The animals were upset because they felt they were not being treated fairly, and they were all pointing fingers at each other. Tilly, being the wise turtle she was, approached the group and listened to each animal's concerns. She then offered a simple solution that would benefit everyone, and the animals were amazed at how easily Tilly had solved the problem. From that day on, Tilly became known as the wisest animal in the forest. Her simple, carefree outlook on life had given her a unique perspective that allowed her to see solutions where others only saw problems. And so Tilly continued to live her happy, carefree life, basking in the sun and spreading joy wherever she went.